Could you name to us 5 ethical risks that are unique to the environment and land courts, and tell us how you'll go about addressing them?
Thank you very much, Commissioner. Commissioner, ethical risks that could face a judge of the Environment and Land Court, 5 of them. So I'd say the first one is, of course, the issue of corruption, real or perceived. That could be an ethical issue that could come up in the Environment and Land Court. Second issue, I'd say, is fraud or misrepresentation. That could be another ethical issue that could be able to come up at the Environment and Land Court. The perennial problem of forum shopping, where persons go to different courts for the same issue on the same subject matter, could also be an ethical risk. Another risk, I'd say, is parties trying to bypass the system or getting shortcuts into the system. And the fifth one, I'd say, is failure to comply with the procedures as they are stipulated by law for the matters that are being able to be brought before the Environment and Land Court. Now, how will I be able to address them at the Environment and Land Court? On the issue of corruption, of course, it is to, number one, making it clear that that area is a corruption-free zone, being able to call out corruption when it comes, and being able to instill and ensure that you are not the only one calling out corruption, but also ensuring that everyone who works with you in the court is also ensuring that that is a corruption-free area, so that they understand. So it's not just an issue I'd deal with as a judge. I'd also ensure everyone in my court is also dealing with it with the same vigor, because it can come in at any level. Commissioner, the issue of fraud, which of course is another ethical risk that comes in, we know the issue of double titling, that comes up in the area of ELC a lot. The same is to be able, of course, to vitiate and ensure that fraud, just to be able to determine a matter properly based on the law and also based on the facts. Because I have learned, having been in the land sector for a long time, sticking to the facts and the law will always save you and will always get you out of these issues of fraud and misrepresentation that more than often will come about. Commissioner, as regards the issue of forum shopping, of course, which is a live risk that happens at the Environment and Land Court, having practiced, is to be able to the best of my ability, to control the case management conferencing, the pretrial conferencing, and to be hands-on during this process so that you don't just leave it to the registrars. And if you are hands-on at this point, you will be able to identify same subject matter that comes up in different facets and in different fashions. So just being very active in the case management, and particularly in that pre-trial conferencing period, so that you will be able to note that this is a party that maybe has come up in different ways, seeking the same, different redresses in different fashions. The next one that I'd say is parties trying to bypass the process. So you find that a party comes, they have not complied, they have not filed all the required documents, or waiting for the last minute to be able to comply. Commissioner, again, for me to be able to deal with this issue is to be very firm with the case management process and the pre-trial conference. And this is to ensure that if I put more energy in the pre-trial phase, I will put less time in the hearing of the matter. So I will be able to be very firm in the pre-trial area so that I'll be able to handle it myself and ensure that I'm able then to control and fish out any solicitation or any shortcuts that could have been endeared at that time or engaged in. And of course, the last one is on failure. And this one again is going to be a call on integrity and impartiality, and it is to ensure that all decisions can stand the test of time. And I think I've also seen this in the land sector, just ensuring that you're always guided by the Constitution as your true north. And for as long as you base your arguments and your reasons, making them written and reasoned on the law and the fact, it will always be able to stand the test of time and save you at any day.
Thank you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Commissioner.